example of one of the pages. Just wanted to show you guys. I zoomed in into some of them. The whole book is filled with this. All right. And this is a close-up of number 7. All right. So what I've been trying to tell everybody is, so what happened to all these dynastic so-called black families and all these dark Welsh and these swarthy Europeans? That they just disappear and go to Africa? Is that what we're gonna believe? Is that what we're logically gonna say? And because when we're talking about indentured servitude and Europeans coming over here, I'm not just talking about light-skinned, pale Europeans. I'm talking about what they were calling the Black Dutch, the Swarthy Germans, the Black Irish, the Black Scots. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands, hundreds and thousands. I'm telling you, we've got the numbers. In case you haven't seen my videos of white servitude, indentured servitude, and I got a lot more coming. And it's just overwhelming the amount of so-called black Europeans that were sent over here to work in plantations, tobacco, sugar plantations, to be, as convict prisoners of war, these Jacobites and all that. I'm going to show you today the muster rolls. All right, we're gonna show you what they look like, what they're described as. All right, and you want to chip in, JC?
Yeah. I'm hoping they're getting what you're pointing out to them. These are family crests. I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm impressed because I've never seen these. And a family crest is something that is a symbol that goes from generation to generation, that proves that you are connected or that you're related biologically to that family, and that you have a right to whatever that family's wealth or whatever that family possession or whatever that family's property, whatever that family has obtained or restored for generations. And I'm like, wow, these are family crests. I'm gonna tell you something what it's telling me, okay, from what I know, from the research that I've done. Now, it's possibly that these families are still here. that's
Yeah.
A family crest is not something that you say, okay, oh, that's something that once existed. You know what I mean? That's not
all these families are alive today.
Exactly.
All these families.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's why first thing I'm like, and when you say where are these families, okay, there's a whole lot to come to.
And for those who are listening, please understand that we are still here. And the part that they probably never imagined is that this will be a spiritual awakening that will bring us into this enlightenment. And this brother here, who has been doing a wonderful job by bringing different things like this to the light. And I'm going to share the link. I'm going to listen in a little bit more, but I'm going to share the link. And I was actually asleep, and I was in an awakened vision. And so as it, closed out, I heard this, where it started around the 28th minute. 30 was like 28 minutes in. And I was like, is this exact? I woke up right when he started talking about it. I came out of the vision right when he started talking about it. And amazing. So if you go back to the 28th, let me see if I can get back there. Sometimes it's a little hard. I'm gonna start at the 27th. So let's
All right. These ain't slaves. These are family crests. All right. And so, as an example of one of the pages, just wanted to show you guys. I zoomed in into some of them. The whole book is filled with this. All right. And this is a close-up of number 7. All right. So
coming out.
What I've been trying to tell everybody is, so what happened to all these dynastic so-called black families and all these dark Welsh and these swarthy Europeans, that they just disappear and go to Africa.
For those who don't know what swarthy means, that's another name that is lining up or pointing to our skin color, which is black or eumelanin.
Is that what we're gonna believe? Is that what we're logically gonna say? And because when we're talking about indentured servitude and Europeans coming over here, I'm not just talking about light-skinned, pale Europeans. I'm talking about what they were calling the Black Dutch, the Swarthy Germans, the Black Irish, the Black Scots. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands, hundreds and thousands. I'm telling you, we've got the numbers. In case you haven't seen my videos of white servitude, indentured servitude.
So I'm going to close out there, but I'm going to share the link. And please take a moment to review all the other videos that this brother has been doing and what, he in his lineage, as far as understanding that the Indians that were here, that at one point he knew that there were dark eumelanin people and they got lighter. So he is acknowledging and have acknowledged this because when you look at his picture, you can tell that, he's like between the pheomelanin and the, which they were called brown, in between the eumelanin. So I'm grateful and thankful that this brother understand and bringing forth truth. But what you want to do is, as is stated, that we're still here. So, build your family tree and just ask the Most High to take you, all the way to where Father wants you at in the lineup, that what could take you past 13 or 14 generations. And you'll see how we are link in and connected. Normally when you get around the third generation going to the fourth, it's like a blockage there. It's like a brick wall comes up. But once you get over it, and you might not be able to get over it for all your, your grandparents, like say you have a grandparents, and then it moves into your great grandparents, and it moves into your great great grandparents, then it moves into your great 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 grandparents, and then four time grandparents and so forth. So you understand the generation of your mom and your dad, then their parents, that's the second generation from you, then the third. I believe that's how it's done. But as you go back, where I'm at, like in the fourth time great grandparents, I'm beginning to, it's leading, my family line outside of what we call America or different places. It's linking us to like Ireland, to Scotland, to Great Britain, England. And so, like I said, please, pray, ask the Most High to open the doors, let this knowledge of information, what is to come, fall into your lap easily. Let it to be as whoever ones have, appointed or selected or have came forth and said they want to, do this as your family member, and then share it with all others. That's great. But some people not going to, and they just haven't, awakened or on this path yet. But one day they'll be appreciative. Okay. So if it's placed on you to do it, then you do it. But don't look at it from what status you can get from it, far as if there's any monetary value in it. Look at it from the point that you're building your family tree, and this going to have you where you once were, because this whole thing is returning back to our roots. So if we return back to our roots, we have to go backwards. We have to go in the past in order to come back to the present. Okay. So blessings, family. See you in the next video. Matando and Geta.